Hello everybody, this is Henry Lee at Blue Heron Arts Studio. I just did 2 demos after Fu Baoshi's painting style today in an in-person online class. And now I'm going to show you the finishing touch, the dry mounting. The materials I'm using is silicone film for dry mounting. I cut straight from the roll. I usually just measure it like this, so roughly about the same size as the painting is fine. So I just cut barehanded, or you can use a roller if you like, with a roller blade. This is a Frisco's roller blade, or like pizza cutter kind of. So this makes the cutting much easier, because if you use a knife, you cannot cut the silicone film cleanly like this. If you use a X-Acto knife, you can do it, or utility knife, you can also do that. But the roller blade cutter is much easier and safe. Like this. So you can cut straight if you like. Doesn't matter, it's just the adhesive. Okay, and so I got two adhesive, same size as the painting, and then I use just the cheap drawing paper I got from Daiso. It's just happened to be a good size, so I just use that. And you can use any drawing paper, watercolor paper, Bristol paper, anything. Okay, that's for the backing, and we also sell the museum quality archival coloring paper for dry mounting. Okay, and then you need a piece of fabric, not felt. Okay, it's a denim cloth you can get from fabric stores, where I got the cutters and ruler and everything. I use 4 layers. So this has been used for more than a decade, and I never cleaned it. It just because the advantage of this you'll see is that if you have some silicone film stick on this, you can easily rub it off. If it's fabric, if it's fiber, other fabric, it might not easy as this. So the first thing I'm going to do is to put the silicone film on top of the backing paper, like this. Okay, and roughly align it. And this is the area the painting will use. It's a little bit bigger, so I leave a little extra on top and the bottom. Now I have my iron, just a household iron, no steamer, no steam, no moisture in it. Okay, I don't need moisture at this point. Just iron straight. I set the iron temperature to silk. This is the second lowest, I think. Synthetic is next. I think I use silk normally. And you can experiment with yours to find the best temperature and working according to your working habit. Lower temperature require longer iron. And if it's too hot, you might not good. You may burn the paper or something. See, this is what happens when I have the silicone film silicone paper larger than the backing paper. It will stick on the cloth. So I just rub it off very easily. Okay. Do it again on another sheet of backing paper. Put the silicone film facing down. And sometimes it has a little margin that has no film attached. Be aware of that, so you don't missing any part. So that's why I usually cut a little bit bigger than the painting, just in case, because there's a margin on this side, but not on the other piece. It's only on the outer edge. You will have a little extra space without the adhesive. And you can make it up. Actually, what I can show you. If you need a strip, you can just cut a strip from other projects. You can save those little strips and then just add to it on top of this. Very easy. You can patch silicone paper very easily if needed. Let's just say we align this side. If I missed anything there, I can just add a strip. And you can add it before you lift this first layer. So overlap them. Very easy to patch. Super easy. Okay, it's just use in place of the paste of traditional mounting. You will see why I will never use dry wet mounting because too much trouble. Okay, now I just released the release paper that comes with the silicone. Okay, and then this is the second demo I did today. Okay, and then I put the painting on top of that, facing up. The paints may be still a little bit fragile, especially the impasto part. So I decide maybe because the small size, I don't need to have additional moisture. I would if the paper condition is like folded or heavily wrinkled, and you want to relax the painting first. For this small size, I think I can get around without additional moisture. Just use the moisture in the paper or pens. I just did a couple hours ago. Okay, so I start from the center like this, just to fix it. And then without lifting, I change directions, and I go from there to the left corner, to the right corner, and then the area in between. Without lifting, I guide on the lower left or your lower right, if you're viewing it, because you're viewing it from my left side. Okay, so just keep moving smoothly without lifting, and don't just keep it leveled. Okay, just make sure the air goes out before you seal the edge. That's why we normally do it from center out. You can do it from side to side also. Just follow a sequence so you don't trap any air bubble in the center area. Okay. So about 1 minute. Let me see if you still see it. here. And this is the paper that comes with the silicone. You'll have it if you follow my steps. Okay. So now it's done. And the beauty of this is that you can still paint on it. So you can continue to wash, to add the details. What I will do is just add a signature and a seal. Because if I do that before the mounting, the seal will go up on this piece. We'll make a mirror imprint on this, and that may stand the painting somewhere if you're not cautious. So another piece, sometimes you'll see, some part is not, it start popping up by itself. It doesn't matter as long as the film stays put on the backing paper. If there's any bubble, in between in between the film and the backing paper, it's fine. But later you want to make sure that. And after you lift the paper, there is a back side, and then I forgot actually. Usually, it's the smooth side or the rough side. Doesn't matter. But it's better to keep track on that too, because the anti-sticking part should face in the film. Extra stick adhesive will not stick, hopefully. Okay, align the adhesive covered area with the painting. Make sure the painting is facing up, not facing down. Okay, and then put the release paper back as a protection sheet, and then set the iron on silk, and then do it again. So just start from the center, just make a circular movement, and then go from center to the corner. You don't have to lift, just keep grinding like that, 4 corners. And after you have drive out the air, then keep ironing for about half minutes or 1 minute, 1 minute or half minute at least, depends on temperature you're working on. You could, if it's too hot, if you fix too soon, it may yellow or burn the damage, the paper or the painting. So you want to use lower temperature. Officially, it's 180 Fahrenheit. I never measured. I just use my experience. If it's too low, it might not activate it. So you need to experiment with your own iron to find best temperature setting. Usually it's silk, okay. And you can use a parchment paper that could also prevent from sticking, and you can see through. So that's also good. And you can rub off the extra adhesive from the fabric, so it will not be there when you do other jobs in the future. And that's the finished painting. The next I'm going to inscribe it and put a seal. So let me put my iron away. Okay, I don't want to use this for painting, because this is my iron pad, and I will do it here so you can see. Maybe lower camera. Sorry about the shaking. water. You can still touch up if you need it. I think I'll just find a place to sign. Okay, this painting is a pine and a waterfall, so I will just call it pine and waterfall. And you can sign here if you just use a short inscription like a signature and seal. If you write longer, you can start from here all the way there. But this is more hidden. For people in my class, they might want to copy this, so I will do it here in the open area. But write very small and use a small seal, so hopefully it will not destroy the qi or the composition. You know what? That's a good point. You know, if I write this much and the seal is here, you're kind of destroy the contrast between the two grounds, this foreground and the background. So I'll just do it here, although it will not be so easy to read. I will type it in my class follow-up email, so you can copy from the email. I won't worry about the eligibility on the painting. Okay, so the first character I'm going to write is you can write high, but that space is the foreground. It's the middle ground in the background. If you write, you will destroy that. So I just write in the foreground. So maybe a little bit higher here. The first character is ni, meaning mimic. Not exactly copy, you know, or you can translate it as after, or in someone's style. And then the master's name, Fu Baoshi. I cannot really read myself because it's on dark background, but my ink supposedly is darker. He also liked to do this kind of small character calligraphy hidden somewhere in the trees. Fu Baoshi. Ni Fu Baoshi is like in Fu Baoshi style, or mimics Fu Baoshi style. Song meaning pine. Sōngshí, quan means stream, including waterfall, stream, or you know, those water in the mountains. Spring, yeah, spring also. Tu means painting a picture. Picture of a pine and stream or waterfall, spring, because this under here must be a spring or stream. Here's a waterfall, and together it just as a journal we call it Sōngshí Tu journal, right? A kind of theme that people always do. And then just write the year of dragon, a wood dragon in spring. I would use another line here because I could, you know, write all the way down, and then my seal will be on the white. So if you want to hide it, you want to, because this white is anchoring of that water source. So it goes kind of behind. So that's in composition is a small white, big white, that kind of related. So when you paint, you need to be very careful with how to deal with the corners, the four corners and the diagonals, and imaginary horizon. In this case, no horizon, no sky. So that kind of layout is primary concern than those strokes or texture. That's the fun part. When I did this painting, I used the analogy of cooking, stir frying. I just turn my brush like this. Oh, I just added another stroke like that, right there. Okay, it's fun to do. My last name, Xiaohui. My first name, Xiaohui. Okay. So it's kind of hidden, but it's there. It doesn't matter if you use wear glasses. You can read it. It's magnifier. So we just and most important is the signature is on the light. So it doesn't really matter. So it just adds more depth and nuance to the composition. That's more important than what it reads. I have a seal here. I cannot really see. Normally, because I carved on both sides, so it's kind of hard to decide which side is up. I have to make sure. So this will be under my name. Just shake a little bit, but not move. Okay, that's one. Okay. Can you see the characters? Hope you can. And I'll type the content later. Okay, now we're going to do this one. And this one, I don't have much room, but I can write on this side, I think. Maybe also hidden here. Don't block any qi. Yeah, certainly not there. So you can, it's very safe. Just write, like a Song Dynasty masters, Fan Kuan, he hid his name in the foliage, and it was only discovered by a cleaning worker in the museum. By chance. Yeah, it's very common that you hide your name in the woods somewhere. So I can just write, just a name signature on this corner, or you can write high mountain flowing water, which means good friends or soulmates. Or that kind of, and you can read the story about the Chinese idiom. Gāoshān, Gāo means high mountain flowing water. Okay, and just write small. In landscape, you want to keep the description very small, so you will not destroy the scale. And you can write拟Fu Baoshi. Then you don't have to write the the character for picture. So you can either write this in his name in front or after the painting. Bàoshí. Okay, Jiachen. I always date with the Chinese zodiac. It makes life much easier to figure out which year I did this later. You don't have to write the season. If you have space, you can write season, place, or the occasional notes. Yeah, I can write spring and my name. Okay, where's tiny? And now I use the other side of the stone. It's a little bit tricky, so I cannot press. It's still got ink on it, so I just hold the sides like that. I'll clean it later. Okay, now it's done. And I'll type the characters in standard script. You don't have to write the cursive style or running style. The complete recording is available at our website, and if you are interested in learning this kind of painting, I have another term coming up next month on Thursdays from April to June. You can sign up at Blue Heron Arts website. If you don't have time to join the Zoom meeting, you can choose the recording only option. So you'll get all the class materials. I write the historical background, the philosophy, everything about the artist, and then I send you a recording after each class. So it's a very interactive class. I also have in-person class. I teach in a classroom setting with live with in-person students. So see you in my class or on recording. Bye bye.